Hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. This is the 73rd session and alright, so we have got the setup to use one of our database function. In this case, the dsum function, right? We have got our list just there on the left, and to help our dsum function we have got the header there that matches the header over here, and we have got the criteria one cell down in the adjacent cell to that header. Now we can create the dsum function. So I'm going to hop over to J2, and this is where I'm going to put my header for the value that I'm about to create. So I'm just going to call this total sales. I'm going to drop down a cell, and this is where I'm going to build the calculation to sum up the sales, where the category column equals rent. Alright, so inside of cell J3 I'm just gonna start to type this one in. So I'm going to just say equals D, and you'll see you get a bunch of on the start with the letter D in there, and if I scroll down you'll find the sum. There it is. Adds the number in the field column of records in the database that match the condition you specify. That sounds right. I want you to sum up this column where this is true, category equals rent. I'll give that a double click. Equals dsum open parenthesis. Great. So now the dsum has three arguments: database, field, and criteria. Three pieces of information that it needs from us in order for it to give us the total sales based on the criteria. Now to make this a little bit easier to read, once I got that equal dsum open parenthesis there, I'm going to go click on the fx button or the function button here. This should open up my argument window, or if you are on the Mac system, it will open up the formula builder panel on the right hand side for you. Now the three options that I have there: database, first thing the function needs to know is where is your list, what's the range of your list. So I'm going to select A1, and this is the top of my list. I'm going to use some shortcut keys here. I'm going to do the control shift and down arrow that will highlight that column all the way down to the bottom. Then I'm going to do the control shift and right arrow, and that will highlight all of the data, all the columns there. So now I have got A1 to F59. Now if your shortcut keys are not working for you, I love them, but sometimes they don't work. Now your keyboard setup a little bit different. You could just type in the A1 to F59, or you can click and drag the highlight that range as well, whatever works for you. So important part, as we get the database, the whole list inside of that field, that reference right there. Now the next thing it needs to know is the field that will ultimately want to sum. Right, in this case we want to sum the total sales column. Now because we already selected the entire list, the only thing the field needs is F1. That so that's that cell right there, right? Total sales F1, where the total sales cell leaves, right? You can see down here field is either the label of the column. So I could put in total sales, but I no longer spell it. So in double quotation mark, or a number that represents the column's position in the list, so I can put 1 2 3 4 5 6. I could put that in there as well, or F1. This works for me because I just click on that cell and I'm done. There we go. So the next thing that we need inside there is the criteria. So we specified the database, the list, right? We have told that which column we want to sum. That also is done. Now the third step, or the third piece, where we need to fix the criteria, is going to be this area here, our I2 to I3 range that includes our header and the adjacent cell of I3 which contains your rent. That is it. So we don't have the filter list. There is nothing else additional that we have to do in the list. Keep it as is. I'm going to hit OK. and we got our total results or total sales based on the category of rent. That's it right there. So this is your dsum. This is this is so huge, right? Again, it's sum in a range of cells based on criteria. Normally I would have to do something like filter the list, right, or go look for those values, and then I would sum it. But here the list is left alone, no additional work done in it. The function does all the work for you. All you have to do is set up the header, the one that you want to search, right, and the actual criteria that you want to look for. So try this one out. This is your dsum function inside of Microsoft Excel. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and as I always say, if you really liked it and enjoying this journey, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. Alright, then we'll meet up in the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, then do let me know in the comment section of this video. Till the time, be happy, be strong, be healthy, and take very good care of yourself.